Hey YouTube, this is Red Ryan Sucks. I'm here doing an Innistrad, not Innistrad, Dark Ascension draft. Now that the set has been fully spoiled and it's on Magic Draft Sim. I haven't fully read all of the cards. I kind of skimmed over the list this morning, so I might have to be a little slow and read some of them. But yeah, here it goes. So let's see what we've got. Rare is a Grave Crawler. We've got a Stranglerootgeist. That's really good. Vengeful Vampire. What looks good here? Griptide is okay, although I like Grasp of Phantoms much better. Rack with Madness is pretty good. It basically says destroy target creature with power greater than or equal to its toughness. Strangleroot's pretty good, and it goes in green-white, but we have Burden of Guilt, which is almost like a pacifism, except you have to tap a mana every turn. I would probably go with either the Stranglerootgeist or the Burden of Guilt. I think green-white's still probably going to be the best. So, I think I'm going to go with Burden of Guilt because it seems like a less of a commitment than Stranglerootgeist. So let's go with that. Next up, it's being a little slow here. Here we go. Let's see, we have Grave Purge. Seems okay, although we're trying to be in green-white here. Silverclaw Griffin, that's a good one. The Morbid Worm, I don't like him. He's too clunky. Virus of Undeath is good, but, you know, then again, we're trying to be in white. Oh, my. Flayer of the Hatebound seems... Let's see, let me read it. I guess he isn't that good. He's not like a bomb, so I'll probably try to stick to green white. Here I'm probably looking at the Silverclaw Griffin. You know, maybe the Kessig Recluse, but probably the Silverclaw. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. Let's keep going. Let's see. Green-white wants a lot of creatures, so I'm not sure about Skillful Lunge. It seems like a pretty good combat trick, but we can probably pick those up later. Right now we are only in white, though, so blue-white is a consideration. Grim Flowering doesn't seem too good. Divination seems pretty good. And it looks like we're getting past some blue here with Griptide and Divination and stuff. Also, Headless Scab seems really good, too. I'm probably going to take a blue card here. Either Divination, Headless Scab, or Griptide. I think Headless Scab seems like he could be really good. And I already have a flyer and some removal. So I'm probably going to go with him. This pick is hard. I'm not really sure where to go, but I'll take a Headless Scab. I think blue-white's pretty good. I don't think Artful Dodge is going to be good at all. Okay, we've got Faithless Looting. I probably want to pick that up if I were in a real draft for, you know, some crazy deck I'm going to play in Constructed. Break of Day I don't really like. +1/+1 isn't even very good, and Indestructible is like meh. On the other hand, is that Warden of the Wall? Yeah, Warden of the Wall. He seems pretty good, and considering that we don't really have anything else in the pack. Well, I guess, Scorned Villager actually seems good, too. And I still could move into green-white. Yeah, I think I'm going to take that to keep my options open. And maybe move into green-white, because that's a pretty good green signal. I mean, when you cast him on turn 2 and then he flips, he's just insane. because then you're so far ahead in mana, and you get in there for 2. I'm probably going to look back on this when I know how to draft the format and just be disgusted, but we'll see. Thraben Heretic doesn't seem too good. I mean, he's a bear, so that's a consideration. But looking at this, I really like Loyal Cathar. I think he's better than Doom Traveler, so I'm probably going to, yeah, I'll take him here. So we're definitely in white, and we're trying to decide whether we're in green or blue. So far the signals... Oh, scratch that. Strangleroot is definitely a signal to be in green. I was considering taking him pack 1, pick 1. So that's definitely a consideration. But there's also an Elgod Inquisitor, which is a 2/2 with lifelink for 4, and when he dies, put a 1/1 white spirit. He definitely seems good, and I am already in white, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna take him since I've been sending a lot of green. So I'll probably just go into blue-white anyway. It's too bad though. The Strangleroot is really good, and this simulator must be messed up because Death's Caress is much better than that. So I guess this isn't very authentic, but no, we'll see. I'm guessing Death's Caress is going to be a premium removal spell, considering how little removal spells there were in Innistrad. A few. See, we've got another Skillful Lunge. Faith Shield, I'm not the biggest fan of. It looks like we're going to be taking the Skillful Lunge here. Yeah, just some Dirtles. Hunger the Howl Pack. Could be decent, but we're solidly in white, and I think Skillful Lunge might even be better. Got another Skillful Lunge. Ooh. Oh my, yeah, this simulator is somewhat messed up. Burden of Guilt, Pacifism, but you have to tap manas every turn. Still, though, it is Pacifism, so I'm going to take that, definitely. Silverclaw Griffin would also be a nice addition to our deck, but you can't get everything. And what do we have here? Faith Shield, I guess. I'll probably end up taking that. Sanctuary Cat sucks. Doesn't do anything. Artful Dodge usually doesn't do anything. Yeah, I'll take the Faith Shield. So right now we're still pretty open. We could be in green, we could be in blue. I mean, if we open a bomb rare, we'll probably change from green or blue to black or red, but we're solidly in white, looking to, build a white aggro if it's with green, or kind of flyers if it's with blue. Saving Grasp actually might be okay, and since we might be in white-blue, I'll take it. I'm not sure, but we'll see. And respond to a removal spell. Although the flashback is much worse because it's expected. Get a chump block in for a turn, free chump block. I don't know. It's not very good, but got another Skillful Lunge. How many of these are we going to pick up? We need some more creatures if we want to make them good. I'll probably only want to run one in the deck. Break of Day, yeah, as I said, it's not very good. Haunted Fengraf might be okay. I think I'm just going to take Break of Day, though, to signal. I really want to try Haunted Fengraf, though, because it seems pretty good if you have tokens and all that. And, towards the end of the game, when creatures get irrelevant, you might want to draw some extra cards, try to dig for that bomb. I do think Break of Day, though, is probably more consistent, especially since we are already in white. Let's quit out of some windows, see if we can make it go faster. Okay, we've got 2 white cards, so that seems like a pretty good signal, even though they're both crappy. Um, Both of these kind of suck. I guess I'll take Bar the Door. It might be a decent trick. It probably won't be, but who knows if we're struggling for playables. Clinging Mists, sure. 3 mana Fog. Sounds good. And a land, yep. Back to Innistrad, where I actually know how to draft. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm drafting Triple Dark Ascension. Oh, well. I guess we'll see how this goes. This should be fun. I should probably get more experience drafting Dark Ascension, Innistrad, but still. More experience with the set this way. Nubilis of the Mist looks pretty good. Especially if we're in blue-white. Ooh, there's a Spirit Lord. Let's see if we have any spirits. Oh, not loaded yet. Oh, and there is Requiem Angel. I'm probably taking that. It seems like a bomb. Probably just because it's a 6-mana 5/5 flyer, but the effect is pretty nice too. Gravy. Let's see. Do I have enough spirits to warrant it? No, I don't even. Yeah, so I'm just taking the angel here. It's a bomb. Not much more to say. Maybe we can wheel a Drug Skull Captain if nobody else is in blue-white. And what do we have here? Oh, Beguiler of Wills. The person next to us must not be in blue. That is a signal, and I am definitely gonna take it because it's awesome and limited. So yeah. Yes, yes, I know, it dies to Geist Flame, but if they don't have Geist Flame, they're just dead. Griptide seems pretty nice if we're in white-blue, which I think we are at this point. Let's see what else we have. Counter target creature spell, draw a card. That doesn't seem too good. We do have the Shrieking Scab. I think I remember what that one is. It mills you 2 when it comes into play. It's a 2/1 for 2, I think. That actually seems pretty good in our deck, although I don't know if it's better than Griptide. I think we need more creatures, and we also do have a Scab already, so I think I'm going to go with that. I'm probably way wrong, but who knows? Let's see, we've got a Divination, that's pretty good, Loyal Cathar. Burning Oil, which shouldn't be here. As I said, this draft simulator, they probably just put it up today as fast as they could, so it's probably not perfect yet. That said, I'm pretty sure we can take the Burning Oil here and just splash for it, because it is, the flashback is in our colors. So if we mill it, we can play it, and also, it's just a good splash card in general, so I think we take that over Divination or Loyal Cathar. Divination's probably better than Loyal Cathar, but Burning Oil is better than both of them. And here we have, is that Shriekgeist? Yes, Shriekgeist. Combat damage to player, that player mills 2. That seems very bad. There's Divination. Midnight Guard, meh. It seems okay. Elgod Inquisitor seems good. I think I'm going to go with the Inquisitor here. He's just solid. We don't have too much of a top end yet, and I think we need more creatures rather than than a Divination. He's definitely better than Midnight Guard, I think, so that should be good. He is kind of wimpy though, 4 mana for a 2/2. But he is card advantage. He can chump block and then start the beats with the 1/1. He's not the best card. He seems like he's better than he is, but he's still pretty good. At least that's my take on him so far. Down here we've got another Burden of Guilt. I guess if that's passed to us, we're gonna take it. Niblis of the Mist is also good, but I mean, it's pacifism. I'm gonna take the pacifism. What does that put us at? 3, 4? I don't know. They're good. So maybe we can just lock up the ground and then win with 2/1 flyers. Hey look, a 2/1 flyer. What do you know? Gather the Townsfolk is actually pretty good though. I'm not sure which one I should take here. There are a couple good options, Inquisitor, Cathar, but I think it comes down to Gather the Townsfolk versus Nibulus of the Mist. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I do like Gather the Townsfolk, but I think when we're trying to stall out the ground and move with flyers, we probably want Nibulus of the Mist better. And he can tap down the opposing big flyer too. So I think I'm going to take that. We do kind of need a way to win this game. We have our bomb in the Angel, but we don't really have very many aggressively costed flyers, which is partly why I took the Nibelus. I'm going to take another one here. Nothing super good. Again, Artful Dodge seems like it does nothing. And yet another one. Seems like we have a plan now. Nibelus Beatdown. Another one? No, not quite. Executioner's Hood seems bad. Scorch the Field seems bad. Everything seems bad. I guess I'll take Scorch the Fields because it might be a blowout against a human deck since we're already splashing red. Maybe there's some random human deck with a bunch of 1 toughness humans. I doubt it, but you never know. You never know. Here we've got Crap. Hunger of the Howlpat seems okay. Spiteful Shadows is good on like a Fortress Crab, but I think Hunger is probably better. We're obviously not in green one anymore, but it's a good steal pick. Hate draft, whatever. I don't care about the other 2 cards. Here we've got some white cards. Loyal Cathar, he seems good. I'll take him. I don't need to be destroying any enchantments. Break of Day seems okay. Executioner's Hood doesn't do anything. I mean, sure, occasionally you'll like have an invisible stalker with a butcher's cleaver. Oh wait, that doesn't even work. Occasionally you have some human with a butcher's cleaver and that, but really it's like a worse gruesome deformity, which is hard to imagine, but it is true. Swamp. Yay. We're totally playing that. Well, maybe if we open a black bomb, we might decide to splash that instead of red. Or maybe even go into black instead of blue. I don't know. We'll see. And Drogskull Reaver. Sounds good. Sounds good. Bomb in our colors. I'm gonna take it. It's not too hard to figure out, guys. I think you're smart enough to know that. Lingering Souls might be good if we were already in white, black, or splashing black, but I mean, it's a bomb. Let's see what else. The Hollowhenge Spirit seems pretty good. Oh, Mind Control. Worse Mind Control, but Mind Control. Let's take Mind Control. How about that? And Drog Skull Captain. Do we have enough spirits? I'm guessing no, since the last time I checked we had 0. Gather the Townsfolk seems pretty good, though. I think I'm going to take that over the Drog Skull Captain. Well, let's see. How many spirits do we have? Actually, we do have the Nibblises, and the Requiem Angel. So, yeah, I think the Drog Skull Captain is worth it. He's also 2/2 flying for 3, which is perfectly respectable. And here we've got Pacifism number 5. 1, 2, 3. Nope, number 4. That's better than Niblis of the Mist. Not much else to say. Watch me be wrong and that card be unplayable. That would be hilarious. It's not going to be unplayable, though. It's removal. At worst, it'll be semi-playable. I think it's good, though. And how many Nibuli of the Mist can we pick up today? Let us see. That is number 5? I don't know. Seems like number 4 or 5. And we have the Captain guy, which is good with them. Shattered Perception seems good if you're in red. It's slow, but it's good. Bar the Door? No. Skillful Lunge? Sure, I guess. Give one of our 2/1 flyers first strike. Seems okay. Wrapping up here, we've got we have a Silverclaw Griffin, Ilgod Inquisitor. I think the Griffin's better though, so I'm gonna take that. Nothing else much. Heckling Fiends might be pretty good though, but we're not in red, so we're not gonna take it. Moving right along, we have yet another Niblis of the Mist. Gonna take it. We've got a Lord, and it's better than Gather the Townsfolk, I think, so let's do that. Man, we're gonna be tapping everything with this deck. A bunch of those pacifisms and the Nibali of the Mist. You can't block, you can't attack. What you gonna do? Ulamog Bear seems actually good. I'm surprised nobody took it by this point. Nothing in our colors. We are splashing red, but I think Saving Grass might be better than Fling, so I'll take that. We have Thraben Heretic, which is a bear, so that's pretty good. I think I'm going to take that. I don't want a 3-mana fog, or do nothing, or another do nothing, or another do nothing. So, let's take the bear. I think people get distracted by the irrelevant ability. Just like Silverchase Fox, people thought it was bad because the ability wasn't relevant, but actually a bear can sometimes, just win games. Or at least help with an aggro start to win games. Pick up an equipment, I don't know. That one can pick up a Butcher's Cleaver. And we have a 3/2 flying first strike, which is very nice. Gonna pick that up. It's not the best. So I think we have three. We'll probably only run one or two, depending on how many playables we have. But it's still much better than some last picks. Loyal Cathar, he seems really good. Too bad I can't get both of those. It's a combo. Draw two cards for like 10 mana or whatever. Bar the door. Sounds good. And what will our land be? A plains. We can play it. So I'm really not sure how many playables we have. It feels like we should have enough, but we'll see. Let's build this deck. We're probably pretty crowded on the 3 and the 5 spot, I'm guessing. We have all the spirits and the lord, and then on the 5 we have like the 3 griffins. So that might be pretty crowded. We also want to be able to use our mana for the pacifisms, and they get worse in multiples, so that might be an issue. So we probably definitely want at least 17 lands. That's not my deck. That is my deck, and it's loading. Come on. You guys can just skip the video until my deck loads.